How did you get into this? How did you become a long snapper?
I was too big to be a skill position, and I was too small to be a lineman. So just sort of getting that little in between. I've sort of found the niche, found a way to get on the field. That was sort of how I approached it. But my dad, he was a snapper in high school as well.
Oh, okay.
So there's a portion of that. He sort of pointed me towards it once we realized I wasn't really going one way or the other. So.
Was it so you started doing it in high school? But did you play offensive line in high school?
I played offensive line in high school. I never started. I was a center.
Right.
But I did start snapping in 7th grade. I didn't start really going to camps and like truly learning form until about sophomore year of high school. So.
All right.
Yeah.
How would you describe the team's response this month
after all the transfer portal stuff and everything that's been going on with opting out? I think everyone's pretty much approaching practice with the mindset that everyone has an opportunity now. We're going to go and make the best out of this game, and at the end of the day, we're trying to go and win the Orange Bowl, beat Georgia. So.
Can you take us back before the season? Your final season in Tallahassee, you get elevated to scholarship. What was that moment like?
Getting put on scholarship was awesome. It really helped out on my end. Just being able to get recognized for the efforts I've been putting in over the years was great. Overall, nothing really changed in terms of how I approached anything. All that came out was just a little bit of recognition and financial support. So that's pretty much my approach on that.
How did that moment come together? Was it a conversation?
It was sort of a conversation about just where I was at and how it would help me out at the end of the day. Never wanted to take advantage of anything more than what I should. But at the end of the day, it was just a candid conversation, and it worked out for the best.
I'm curious, the special teams unit has been ranked really highly all season and stuff like that. Have you all noticed that? Is that something that's kind of validating?
So that's something that JP's always mentioned week by week. We I think it was the third weekend he started saying it. How we were top 3 at one point, then it was top 2, and now we were best in conference, and then I think we're within top 5 of the country right now, just overall. But that was sort of a highlight and sort of a motivator. It's like, we're already up there, stay up there, keep doing our job. We're doing a really good job at this, and if we just keep pushing, keep working, we're going to be remembered for a long time.
Do you have aspirations to play in the NFL? I mean, they're always looking for snappers.
I do have aspirations to play at the NFL.
How does that go? How does that go about? Because you don't see a lot of long snappers get drafted. So how does that exactly, what's the next step?
A lot of the snappers that end up in the NFL are usually 2-3 years removed from the programs that they worked in college. They've already gone to the mini camps. They've essentially just been on call. But when it comes to snappers in the NFL, long shelf life.
Right, yeah.
Unless you get injured or start screwing up really badly, or eventually just get too expensive. They rarely switch out. If you see anyone get brought into a team, it's mainly to do preseason games to show that they can do the job, and then they just go on that on-call list.
Oh, okay.
But that's the majority of how it goes, from what I've witnessed and what I've heard from my buddies who have gone to the next level. But for my aspirations, I do want to try. I want to get my name out there, eventually just either get on call or maybe I'll get lucky. We're coming up on a time where it's very old snappers right now, like 10 plus years for a lot of teams. So the chance of getting switched out is a greater possibility this year.
But you're going to be in limbo, clearly, as all long snappers are. So what will you do in the what's your degree in? What is your plan after the Orange Bowl?
So outside of football, I'm looking into making sure I have a job lined up. Right now, I'm hoping that I can land a couple interviews, full-time positions. That way I can work out and use my undergrad in finance, my master in entrepreneurship, and come this spring my MBA.
Okay.
Use that, leverage it all, and try to make sure I can just go forward with my life. And at the end of the day, I'm going to be working out, I'm going to be snapping, I'm going to be ready if the moment arises. But I know that it's not something that is guaranteed. So I am ready if it doesn't pan out. But at the same time, I'm going to work as hard as I can.
It still stays sharp, though, right? In the snap. But how do you do that? Do you have people that come and catch snaps for you? Do you have targets on the wall?
I have a lot of support. People catch when I can't get people to catch. I usually just snap in the wall, like you said. Just work on form, technique. But at the end of the day, I do have a large support system, so that helps out.
And you're